Hello everyone and welcome back to Battle Box Bat Rep, and we are back on the amazing battlefields of Sist as we are playing Turnip28. We are currently following Stranglin Harry's Wretched recruits with their 3 units of brutes with black powder weapons, a unit of 6 rootlings, it's 2 per base, the 2 toadies and the toff. Stranglin Harry's basically works by being good at the game. Like, they remove panic by doing smart plays like making enemies run through dangerous terrain, stealing objectives, all that good stuff. So they're designed as the tutorial faction, and I'm playing them as the 9th faction I own. So, you know, I figured I'd just learn the game eventually. And they are fighting against the Grand Bombard, which is 3 units of 4 chaff with black powder weapons, and the Grand Bombard itself. Chaff are essentially skirmisher units. They can shoot anyone they can see, which is basically anyone within 18 inches of them. And they can, they're skirmishers, so they are, anyone shooting at them is -2 to hit. So they are pretty good. The Grand Bombard's main ability is that you've got the massive cannon here, which can basically wipe out any of these units. Like, once per turn it will shoot, and it will just delete one of these units from the field. These guys want it to be the rootlings every single time because the rootlings respawn at the start of each turn. But yeah, it's not particularly accurate, but it gets -1 in accuracy, so an additional 1 to hit for each objective that is controlled, which is, it's very cool. I love both of these forces, and it's 2 small armies, so it'd be very interesting to see them fight. But for now, we must ask, who is going to go first? Is it going to be Stranglin Harry's, or is it going to be the Grand Bombard? The Grand Bombard are definitely going first. And you know what? This lot, they're going to march. They are immediately going to blunder, get anything, and only move d6 plus 6. Still 12 inches. They might be able to grab this objective. They're not going to be anywhere near as happy as they were. Yeah, that is enough to get them up there. So in return, I think... Ooh, okay, you know what? The toady is going to order the rootlings to charge them. It's going to succeed. They run on a 6. They do not. So they do get to shoot. And they are really accurate, so might get a few kills in. 5s to hit. Oh no. 7 up saves. So like that is just 1 dead. And they are going to charge 6 plus 2d6 inches. For 16 inches, I'm pretty sure they're going to be in. Oh hell yes. And they're going to attack. They get 8 attacks hitting on 6s. Oh, 1 hit. 6 up vulnerability. He saves. Gets 4 attacks back with their bayonets, hitting on 5s. For nothing. We go into round 2. 8 attacks hitting on 6s. Oh, 1 hit. Fails to save, so there's 1 dead. There's only 3 attacks back. All miss. Okay, so the chaff have failed to hold the objective. Didn't take a single other rootling with them either. So they are now going to run back. D6 plus 4 inches. 9 inches may make them slam directly into the table. Oh dear, you guys. Oh, 9 inch takes him straight back to here. So on the board edge, he's got 2 panic tokens, so that is another 2 dudes immediately die. I guess over here, it's going to be the same. These guys are going to try marching up this way and hope for the best. They don't panic this time, and they get to move 9 inches. I think that might just be enough to grab the objective, but just. Yeah, they are just in, so they've grabbed this objective, and in return, that toady is going to order them to stand and shoot. It's going to succeed. So, one of the few times this is worth doing against these guys, because their fight inaccuracy is 5 normally, plus 1 for standing and shooting, so it goes to 4. They're at -2, so they need 6s to hit. A rare time that it's not going to halve the hits. And they're going to miss with every single shot anyway. Good. I love Turnip. Shooting back is 5s to hit. Ugh. And 5 up saves. Okay, yeah, 2 die. These guys lose the exchange. They're going to run back. D6 plus. Yeah, they're going to go straight into the wall and lose another guy. So in total, that is 3 dead from that exchange. That's nasty. These guys absolutely win. Oof, utterly oof, oof, oof. However, that has kind of worked out well because for the Stranglin Harrys, because this is the last dude who can activate, and he has to activate the cannon, and that now means the closest unit is the Rootlings. So he's going to make it stand and shoot. He's going to fail. Excellent. So it doesn't get a +1 to hit. So it's 6, 5, 4s to hit, but on a 4 up, it's just going to wipe the entire unit. Yes. No saves, no nothing else. The Rootlings are dead. They're going to come back next turn, but for now, the Rootlings are dead. And in turn, I think the Toff is going to make these guys move up. They may as well move and shoot, because they're going to shoot at someone who can't shoot back. So he succeeds. So yeah, they're going to move up, hopefully grab both of these objectives, and put a bit of firepower into these guys. Won't that be nice? Okay, they have moved up, not quite enough to get the central objective as well. Yeah, they're going to fire into this unit. They need 7s to hit, so 6s followed by 4s. 1 hit. Oh, need 4s to hit. They're going to miss. Okay. If they got a single kill, that would have been enough. They can't shoot back, so nah, draw. In return, this lot are going to move up and take shots at them. Oh my god, so that is 3 panic tokens on these guys failing, 1 normally +2 for the scenario thing. They can move D6 inches, 5 inches, and they still get to shoot, so it's not quite as good, but it's not. It's the 3 panic tokens which are really bad. But yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Okay, this lot are going to do 4 shots into this guy. They need 5s to hit. That is 2 hits. He's got vulnerability of 5 up, but if he fails both of these, he does die. He does. Okay, so they've killed one of the enemy toadies. Means they are now up on orders, which is pretty good for them, honestly. This lot in return are going to move and shoot. I might be able to get them to shoot the Toff, which would be really useful. 3, they don't fail, so yeah, let's move them up and see who they're close to. It's going to have to be the Toff. But I guess I'll say we'll see to try and to try and get some kind of suspense. Yeah, the closest unit was the Toff. 6 shots, so he needed 5s to hit. 2 hits. He is a vulnerability of 5 up, so he needs to make both of these or he's dead. He is made of gun. You cannot kill him with gun. Fools! You fools! He can't shoot back though, his range is 6 up. As we go into a very, very stupid round 2. Okay, so first up, the rootlings are coming out of the dangerous terrain here. They are just respawning. It's a fairly good battle line. It's been a pretty even trade. It's basically 3 dudes versus 3 dudes and 1 commander on their side. So, yeah. I'm going to make this guy order this guy. He's going to try and take a shot at the... he's going to move and shoot. He's going to succeed. So, yeah, I'm going to move him 6 inches up. He's going to get to about there, which I've already measured. It's within 18 inches. So, he can take a shot at the top. He's not going to kill him. He might be able... Or he'll hopefully do a wound to him, just to bring him down for a little bit of extra damage. You know, from this lot, basically. If we could take him out, then all of this goes after the Grand Bombard, which would be real useful. Lukey, he is there now. He's going to take his shot to him, just on the cusp of 18 inches. He's 5 to hit. He hits 5 up vulnerability. No. Okay. He is going to take a wound. He's got 3 though, so that is going to be 2 left. I really should have put my wound tokens. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know the difference between stuff that's on markers and not. So yeah, he's going to do that. I think in response, because we need this lot to not shoot the Toff, he's going to order them to charge. He succeeds. They get 4 shots. Oh no, do they get 4 shots? They stand in. They're running. They've got panic 3, so they are fleeing. They are fleeing 7 inches straight back, and the brutes are charging 15 inches, which I will almost certainly not be enough to cover the distance. So yeah, I guess these guys are going to end up about here. So that's fun. No, it turns out that is more than enough. So yeah, he is going to. They're going to charge. They need 5s to hit with their melee weapons. There's only 2 hits. 6 up vulnerability. 2 die. And they get 2 attacks back. They need 5s to hit. 1 hit, 5 up vulnerability. They are fine. They win the fight. He's now at panic 4. And they are at panic 1. But I have a horrible feeling it's not going to help them. They're now going to run back. Another 8 inches. But they're going to have to run through the bombard. So panic 5, but no one else dies. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not great. There is, however, one minor issue if you are a member of Stranglin, which is now these guys are standing right in front of this thing. It's going to stand and shoot. It's going to succeed. So it's 6, 5 for standing and shooting, plus 1, so it's 4 on a 4, 5, or 6. It just deletes this unit from the map. And it misses. Oh no. And hilariously, they haven't shot yet, so they get to return fire, hitting on 5s. That's 3 hits. I think it's got 6 wounds. So I don't think it will die. Yeah, it's got 6 wounds. It's got vulnerability of 5 plus. But this could be very, very bad. Oh, it's taken a wound. Yeah, that is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Do you know what? I'm going to do a Hail Mary, and I'm going to get them to respond by charging into this lot. So firstly, they do not fail. Secondly, these guys can stand and shoot. They haven't lost any models. Haven't taken any panic tokens yet. That's 2 hits. Oh no. That is 2 die. There's 1 guy left. He goes straight through dangerous terrain. He doesn't die to that. And his charge range is not enough. It's going to be 8 inches. It's going to get him through the dangerous terrain, but that's going to be about it. He's going to stand right in front of them like a tit. Okay, so I've been thinking, I think the most interesting thing that this lot can do now, they can't shoot, so they're going to charge, but they don't have to charge the nearest targets. They're going to go for the toff. They're going to succeed, and they're almost certainly in. That's 15 inches. So there have been a lot of improbable measurements on camera, off camera today, so I'm just going to quickly measure this, or at least try. Yeah, 15 inches they are definitely in. They can go around the back of this guy and, yeah, try and stab him up. If he kills them all, that'll be hilarious. Do not get me wrong. Okay, yeah, bayonet charge, 4 attacks hitting on 5s. 1 hit, it's got 5 up vulnerability. Saves. 2 attacks back, hitting on 5s. Neither. Second round, 4 attacks hitting on 5s. 2 hits. That is two fails. He is dead. They have taken out the toff, which is, this is not doing a lot of heavy lifting this game. But yes, they get a panic token for being in melee. But yes, there was only one one toff left, so yeah, that's kind of scary. Speaking of which, these guys get to activate. I really don't want to make them charge. They've got to do something. These guys are going to try charging this lot. They succeed. These guys run on the 6. No, they can't stand and shoot. These guys are definitely in. If they can get a kill or 2, that'll be grand. They get 2 attacks. It's completely. The brutes in turn get 12 attacks hitting on 5s. Okay. That is statistically improbable. They just need to make 5 6-up saves to not get wiped. Would you look at that? They don't. They get wiped, but they do push them up to panic 2, which I'm sure you will agree is really important right now. Yeah. I'm going to go with these guys next. This lot are going to charge. So that's going to charge. The toff is the closest person. They are in range. They are absolutely going to. I'm not going to bother rolling. It would be a waste for both of us. They get 12 attacks as well. There's 6 of them. They need 6s to hit though. 2 hits. That's all it needs. He's going to make at least 1 5-up save or he dies. Oh, he does. He is down to 1 wound. He gets 2 attacks back, hitting on 5s. No, he fails. No one dies, so it does actually go into round 2. So that is a lot of attacks, hitting on 6s. Again, 1 is all they need. Saves of 5. Nope. He is officially dead. And now, last up, this dude is going to stand and they're going to stand and shoot. They're going to shoot this dude right here. They succeed. They get 6 shots. Honestly, they probably should have charged him, but they hit on 6s. It's funny to shoot someone when they can't shoot back. And they all miss. Okay, end of round 2, and things aren't looking great. Like, both of the units here have commanders, which is not something you could say for most of Stranglin Harry's, But Stranglin Harry's has a lot more bodies on the field, which is weird for Stranglin Harry's. Yeah, going into turn 3, if they can eliminate the last dude, they've won the game. They just win it automatically, which admittedly is how they've won most of their games. But if it works, it works. It has not broke, so they do not need to fix it. Let's go into turn 3. Okay, this is it for all the marbles. I've already checked. These guys within 18 inches, the final toady, they're going to stand and shoot. They succeed. They're going to need 4s to hit. They need to do 2 wounds on the guy. And they only hit once. Oh my god. And he does fail his save, so he takes 1 wound. But he's got 2, so he's still alive. That he goes over there. In return, though, he is the only person who can activate anyone. So he is going to order that dude to charge. He succeeds because he can charge the toady. No, he can't. That's a 9-inch charge, which is nowhere near enough. This dude really does not want to get into the fight. Hilariously, it is literally an inch out. That's real depressing. The Bombard's going to try shooting them. It's passes its test, needs 4s to hit. Nope. They get 6 shots back. Only hit once. It's got a 5-up vulnerability. Yeah, another wound is taken off, but what they're going to do. That's it. That's all the things. So it's on to people who don't have anything, which is going to be this dude. This dude is going to move and shoot. He succeeds. He can move within 18 inches of him. He gets 1 shot to be. He might have the chance to be the hero of the Union right now. Godspeed, little soldier. There he is. He's going to take a shot at the toady. He needs 5s to hit. He hits. Vulnerability of 5-up if this guy wins. All I'm going to say is the model's already cheering. He kills! The last snob for Stranglin Harry's is dead. They have been routed again. The Union of Dirt, playing as the Grand Bombard, win, but in one of the most Pyrrhic victories. They always get really Pyrrhic victories, which I kind of love. Like they are, they are one of. They're not the most powerful by far, but they are very, very fun to play. But that is something to be said for in the debrief. Oh, that was so good. Also, shout out to this dude right here who absolutely won the game for the Union, so I'm just leaving him in for the debrief as well. So yeah, one thing you may have noticed about Turnip28 is sometimes it leads to complete one-sided curb stomps, and there are many times when I have just finished a fight halfway through because it's so obvious one side is going to win that playing out the rest of the game is going to frankly waste your time. I mean, it's just so obvious, and I would honestly rather people got to the end of the videos and skipped out because watching me perfunctorily roll like 30 odd dice just to finish off the game. That one this one here, I had no idea where it was going to the end, and it was great. I had a brilliant time. I really like the setup I've got for the Grand Bombard. Just nothing but chaff. And the Grand Bombard is this kind of weird scenario where they get annihilated by almost everyone, but if they can do 3 decent shots in the entire game, if they can take out the 3 leaders, all 3 snobs, they win automatically. And that is such a cool, like they get the crap kicked out of them, but so long as they can take out the leadership, they win. It's such a fun it's so fun. I genuinely love it. I also love the fact that they they don't, um, they're much harder to hit than normal as well, which makes them quite fun in a firefight. And yeah, it's another army that Stranglin Harry, sort of struggles a bit against, mainly because they need to attack people who are already fired, and it's weird. I think I don't okay. I know the rules of the game, but I think I've learned the tactics wrong, which is an issue you can have when you mainly play solo games, where this is how I have found that this game works. But if I had to take this against someone else, I'm pretty sure they would annihilate me, just because they know the better way of playing this game. But meh, I say. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. I really like both of these armies, and I'm glad that it was a close fight. And I'm just looking over at my Confederacy of Worms army, the leech lovers over there, who I have a horrifying feeling are just going to take the Woodborne's lunch money next week. I have that feeling, like 48 fodder and 5 snobs is 5 tough snobs is gonna be real nasty, and there's not really much the Straggling Harrys can do against them, because they're going to keep regenerating as well. It's all going to be quite unpleasant. I'm kind of excited because I really like the leech lovers as like the finale, like the boss enemy. And they are so good at it. They are so good as like the end boss of this the end boss of Turnip28, because next week I'm time traveling. Hey, that's double. Next week is going to be the last Turnip28 for a while. It is coming back. For those of you who don't read my community posts, you should, and you should like them as well, because I don't even know what they do, but Turnip28 is going to be coming back for Halloween, and it's going to be its own series as of Halloween. I'm going to be doing some Wretched armies, which is Turnip28 Japan. And yeah, I'm going to be doing it as its own series rather than putting it back in BattleBox BatRep, because if I do 3 more factions for Wretched, that'll be the better part of a year just playing more Turnip. At which point I'll have Halloween, get 2 more factions, and that'll be the better part of it, even more of the time doing that. So yeah, they are getting it's getting its own time slot. But that is for future Turnip. For now, if you want to see the Woodborne taking on the Confederacy of Worms, absolutely remember to subscribe, ring that bell. I very rarely do this on other things, but I am going to say that I've got 5 parsecs from home, which I really, if you don't watch my 5 parsecs from home videos, I would actually kind of suggest it. We've only just started a new series. There's 4 episodes in the current campaign. There are many videos if you want to binge watch a whole bunch of series. It's a weird game. It's all procedurally generated campaigns and storylines. They're really good. I've got genuinely invested in every single one, and I know a lot of people have too. So I just want to throw that one out there as something to consider if you're just here for the BattleBox BatReps. We do provide other services, and some of them are all right. Comment down below with which series you like the best out of everything I make. Let's call it recommendations for new watchers. But that is me just trying to drive engagement. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and have a great night. Bye.